Where me as a male, where should I take my daughter, right? Of a 1-year-old baby girl to the men's bathroom or to the women's bathroom? And I was like, man, it got me really thinking. And like, I don't know. At that point, I actually don't know what to do. And there was a lot of theories and conspiracy that Juan Gabriel was still alive. I believe somebody in his team had mentioned and claimed that he was alive. Did you ever hear about that in the past?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people saying that they saw him like in a place.
Prior to the one that went viral? Oh, really?
Yeah, I've heard stories, but I never really saw like a video.
Yeah.
And then the guy that I saw in the video, he does look like him. He looks older, but
yeah, he
does look like him. And he was where, like in Paris?
Yeah, I think it was Paris.
Yeah, Paris.
This is crazy, right? But I also heard that supposedly if you did bad for whatever reason, that you'll come back as an animal. I personally don't think that. I feel like because I'm a dog lover, I love animals, and I don't feel like you necessarily have to be bad.
What type of animal?
A dog in specific.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Dogs are sweethearts.
Yeah. I strongly agree with that. Like, I feel like there's nothing more genuine and unconditional love than a dog's affection and love, right? But yeah, that's what they say, that supposedly if you come back as an animal or a dog or whatever the case may be, that it's because you were bad in your past life. But I came across this video that this woman had a dog, and she straight out asked her dog, like, were you a human before? And the reaction of the dog.
Don't tell me he was like nodding or something.
Here, at least here in San Diego, that the Wiggly House is one of the scary, like, I guess, more haunted places in San Diego. But at least I went with my elementary school too. I never saw anything. But there's people that claim that.
You know, there's a night tour at night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a night
shoot.
they take you
the
tour. Angel wants to do it.
Because there's a cemetery right next to it, right?
Yeah, we went inside.
Oh, what the heck? But it was during the day?
Yeah, it was during the day.
All right, bro, you ready?
Yeah.
Don't be shy now all of a sudden, man. Okay, I'm recording already.
Oh, okay.
It's been a while. Yeah. All right, welcome back to Nomas podcast. We have Johanna. Some people call you Johanna, though, right?
Yeah, my clients too.
Yeah, exactly. But it's Johanna?
Johanna.
Is that the way that it's actually spelled? Like...
Well, it's because the H is silent in Spanish.
That's true.
That's why they call me Johanna. But yeah, I always let them know that it's Joanna.
Yeah. Well, welcome back. I'm glad you're back, dude. How's everything? Everything good?
Yeah. For the most part.
You're a witch. Does it feel weird not having the headphones?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah? Why? Do you feel like you're not locked in?
Yeah.
You can put them on.
I was like, what?
You can put on the headphones if you want. You can take off the hat. It's up to you. You're good?
I'm okay, yeah.
I feel like without the headphones, I'm not in the podcast realm.
Yeah.
Is that how it feels?
Yeah.
It just feels like, dude, this guy's just talking to me. Yeah. So, all right, dude. Here, let's get started. Anything you want to say before we actually get started? Well, we're starting, but before then.
No.
Okay.
Are you ready? Welcome to Hoy Nomas podcast with Angel.
Oh, you can't even hear that. All right, so this is going to be episode 131. I think I was mentioning right before we started that at times just the motivation to get like content out at times is just like there's ups and downs with everything in life. Even with your business, I think you would say that there's times when you feel more motivated than others, right? Yeah, there's times when I hear and I see people like doing really good on social media. And then I'm like, fuck, man, like I'm nowhere near to these people. And it's a little bit discouraging. But when you start like looking at the big picture, like all these, like even right now, if like I just mentioned, there was 131 episodes, like it's just the beginning stages. I almost want to say.
Yeah. But you're always so consistent. And I think you give yourself a hard time whenever you skip a week because you know that you're always posting something.
Right.
Sometimes we do need a break. I think I took a break last month.
The whole month?
I was overwhelmed. I just didn't feel like posting or anything.
Yeah. And you know what? Even though that month, you probably felt bad. Did you feel bad?
I did feel bad, but at the same time, like just personal things, and I just wasn't in the mood to post.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was still working.
Right.
But at the same time, I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
But now I'm just like, I don't need to.
Right. And going back to that, it's the same thing with me. I think I missed like 2 or 3 weeks, and I was trying to do lives, or I did a live, but I feel like, no, like I haven't done like a podcast. But then started thinking like, you know what, if we think about this like in the big picture, like let's say I do this for 10 years. Like in the past, I've said that big podcasters that I look up to, they've been doing it well over 10 years, you know, and I just discovered them. And if I at one point get to 10 years of doing content, then skipping 2-3 weeks, a month, it's nothing when you look at the whole 10-year trajectory.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
at the same time, because I've seen your lives, isn't it nice to like interact with people?
It is. But it's nerve-wracking too.
I know, but you're live, you're talking to them, and then like, you know, any questions that they ask you there, and you're able to just answer them and talk to them. So I think it's also nice.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I do like doing the lives, but it's just like... man, it's hard to balance everything. Right now, I'm really enjoying like having time with my baby, but then at the same time, it's like by the time that she goes to sleep and I'm done like doing a couple little edits, I'm like exhausted. So I feel like being a parent and it's hard to balance all these different persons or person that you have to be for. Let's say you have to be a parent for your kid, you have to be a partner for your husband, you have to be like, you have to separate yourself in different like characters almost, you know, for different people. And by the time that I or you have like some free time, you're exhausted by that time. That's how I feel at times.
That's how I feel too, because I get home and then my son, I have to take him to boxing. Like, you know, he loves to train. And then we have to get home, we eat, and then we do homework. And then, like, with me right now doing the whole, like, the fine line tattoos practicing, I barely have any time. So by the time we're done, I'm just like, I just want to chill with them and watch a movie or watch TV.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
it's hard. So whoever's out there freaking, you know, hustling and putting in work, and especially if you have a family, dude, it's... you know, props to you because it's not easy. And I think before I would take pride in everything that I'm doing, but now that I have a daughter and I also want to give time for like cello and all that stuff, like it's a lot of work.
But you also can't give yourself a hard time because time just flies. And if you see like your daughter's already a year old and you're like, damn, like where did this year go?
Yeah. And honestly, she's my priority, dude. Yeah. Like no matter what. But then at the same time, I'm like, okay, I have to give her the best life as possible. I have to give my daughter like, you know, like the best childhood experience and take her places, because if not, I feel guilty. Do you ever run into like having that guilt?
I do, but sometimes like it's not really like about money, because I know a lot of people are like, you know, I need to make money. Like even if you go to the park, buy them an ice cream and then just spend time with them, kids love that. Yeah,
and then there's times when Chilla will mention right now, I mean, we're talking about right now that my daughter's a year and 3 months, right? Then she mentions things like, damn, that's true, right? Like, for example, she'll say like, when she gets older, she's not even going to remember this stage of being one. And it kind of brings me a little peace of mind, because I'm like, dude, that's true, because I don't remember when I was one. Yeah. Right. But then for me, it's just like, I want every experience for her to be almost like magical for her, you know, like, oh man, this weekend we went here to the pumpkin patch, then the zoo, and so many different things, right? Because I feel like, oh, okay, I gave her time and I made her childhood special. But then I think about it, and I think I was talking to Chill as well, that there was many times that as a kid, I would play the same movie over and over. So I think about it like, oh shit, I was watching movies a lot. You know what I mean? and I think a lot of us can relate. And it's not about like, oh, it's not that you had a bad childhood, but you remember those things like, oh, I used to watch The Little Rascals over and over. And then I'm like, oh shit, so maybe I shouldn't be too hard on myself, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my main goal, just to be the best dad possible, and just for my baby daughter when she grows up, like, oh, my dad was amazing, you know?
Yeah, like right now that Natalie's 10 and Angel's 12, I really enjoy just waking up early and going for a walk, like going to hiking.
Right.
It's just like, you know, a walk, but I'm just talking to them. And yeah, I do take videos and pictures because I love having pictures of them. But yeah, they really enjoy that.
Just a simple walk, right?
Yeah. When they get home from school, I'm like, hey, like, let's go for like a hike or a walk or a jog.
Right.
And they like doing that. So
yeah,
it makes me happy that they like to do that.
Yeah. And right now I call myself, I said simple, right? A simple walk, but going on a walk, it's not a simple thing, right? Because so many people wish they could go on a walk.
Yeah.
And it's just those quote unquote little things in life that are, you know, could be so valuable, and we could cherish a lot more, right? Because there's somebody, as cliche as it can sound, right? There's somebody that wishes they could have gotten out of bed like this morning and enjoyed a nice walk, right? For somebody's like life experience, that's not only a goal, but it could have been even a dream just to be able to do that.
Yeah, get up and go.
Yeah,
being healthy.
Like I've said this plenty of times, right? When you're sick, there's nothing in life that you want to do, just being healthy. You know, you don't care for anything else.
Yeah, you can't buy health.
Yeah, dude. So I was watching TikTok, and maybe you have the answer for this. I know your kids are a little bit older, right? But and it got me thinking, right? So this guy, he was out and about, like maybe taking his daughter on, like, let's say Seaper Village, right? Somewhere in downtown. And his daughter had to use the restroom. And the question was, as a male, where should I take my daughter, right? Of a 1-year-old baby girl to the men's bathroom or to the women's bathroom? And I was like, man, it got me really thinking. And like, I don't know. At that point, I actually don't know what to do. What do you think I should do?
I mean, the mom is there.
No, let's say if I'm just me there with my daughter.
Yeah.
What should I do as a male parent?
I mean, usually there's a bathroom that is for both sex.
Not all the times.
Then I think it would be better for you to take her to the boys' bathroom, as long as like it's closed. I don't know.
How is that possible? Because there's many bathrooms out in public
that
locations.
Don't have doors. Yeah.
Well, they don't have doors, and then there's various, at least in the male bathrooms, there's various stalls for men to go ahead and urinate, and then there's like the actual stalls. Yeah. So it really got me thinking, like, oh man, what would I do in that situation?
Yeah. I mean, it never happened to me.
Really?
Because I would take Angel to the girls' bathroom, but
okay. So you, as a mom, you would take your son to the woman's.
Girls, yeah.
Okay, but you see that it's more. It's just I don't think it's as bad, because I feel like, and this might be criticized, right? But as women out there, I feel like they're more okay with that. Or you as a mom, you're more okay with, older women being there and you changing your son or taking your son to the bathroom. But as a male parent, taking your daughter to a male restroom, it's kind of like, you never know what type of men are there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it got me really thinking. So what this guy said is that what he will do is that he would go to the woman's restroom, and if he were to find a woman somewhere around there, be like, hey, excuse me, ma'am, can you do me a huge favor? Can you just check to see if there's somebody in the restroom and let them know that I want to take my daughter to use the restroom, and just like very brief. And he said to his surprise that the times that he's done that, all women have been super respectful and super I guess generous in a way that they're more than welcome to help in that situation.
Yeah.
Why? Because as a woman, you want to help out a little girl, right? So it got me thinking, oh, that's a good point, right? But then other people in the comment section, they're like, oh, I've done that the same thing for my son, taking him to the male's bathroom, and the men have been nothing but respectful as well. So, but I feel like with modern times, you just see so many different things online that it can be very questionable, right, on what to do. As you stated before, there's many bathrooms now that are both, and you can lock it and stuff like that. So that's a good thing. But there's some situations when there's only a man in a woman's restroom.
Yeah.
You never.
Yeah, I always took my kids to the women's restroom.
Yeah, I think it's easier for a woman though. Yeah, because it's, I don't know.
I mean, right now I wouldn't take Angel to the women's restroom.
Why though? Why?
Because he's older. He's already 12.
Well, he can go to the restroom by himself. Yeah, that's true. I was like, why?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He's a lot older.
I'll just wait for him outside, but I wouldn't take him to the girls' restroom.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Any other scenario like that you ran into as a mom that you were kind of like, fuck, what should I do in this situation?
Not
Do you
really.
recall? No.
Yeah, I think it's easier for women just to take boys and girls to the
I agree.
women's restroom.
But why do you think that is?
It's a mom, I guess.
Yeah. Because if they see a man, and let's say if they see a man going into the woman's restroom, and then they walk in, what the heck is this guy doing?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It'll be weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. But yeah, it got me thinking when I saw that video, dude.
Yeah, but him asking, if they can watch her or if he can go inside.
Yeah,
I think it will be the most appropriate thing to do.
I agree. I was actually surprised by that answer. Like, oh, that's very polite. That's very courteous. That's preparing the situation almost. So
yeah,
if I ever need to, I think I'm going to use that approach, because I personally wouldn't want to take my daughter into a restroom like that. Yeah. But yeah, dude. So before we started the podcast, I think we were talking about this, that went kind of semi-viral. I think it went pretty viral, to be honest, the whole Juan Gabriel thing.
Yeah.
I think in the quick reminder, we now have a call-in number where you guys can leave us voice messages, video calls. Let us know a story you would want us to share on the podcast, anything you want. The goal is being able to interact with the people that support the channel. Even if you're looking for love, we will find your true love on Hoy Nomas podcast. Also, for anyone that is interested on creating your own channel, we have our Amazon storefront linked in the description, where you can find all the cameras we use, the microphones, the lights, the equipment, where all of our podcasts are recorded to. If you need any help with editing services, we are able to produce your entire podcast, edit your short form content from Instagram Reels, TikToks, etc. You can look at all of our content as reference, and we got you covered. And finally, if you want to support the channel, you can leave us a super thanks down below, which will help us tremendously, and we'll make sure to highlight that comment on the upcoming podcast and give you a shout out. Now back to the podcast. Dude, I had seen a lot of reports, and there was a lot of theories and conspiracy that Juan Gabriel was still alive. I believe somebody in his team had mentioned and claimed that he was alive. Did you ever hear about that in the past?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people saying that they saw him in a place
prior to the one that went viral. Oh, really?
Yeah, I've heard stories, but I never really saw a video.
Yeah.
And then the guy that I saw in the video, he does look like him. He looks older, but he does look like him. And he was where, in Paris?
I think it was Paris.
Yeah, Paris. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, dude. So I for some reason I always believed that he was still alive. Same thing goes for Michael Jackson. I think Michael Jackson and Juan Gabriel have always been like pretty like, oh, they're still alive, right?
They
There's
say that about Jenny Rivera too.
that's true, right? Jenny Rivera too,
Yeah.
that she's still alive. And then there's that girl that does like cooking videos that sounds exactly like her and that looks like her. But when it comes down to Juan Gabriel, I had heard about it and I believed it. But when this video came out, I'm like, dude, that's him.
Yeah.
Like, I think
it does look like him. He looks so much older, but
yeah, and
looks like
and I
him
think
too.
that's the reason why it went viral. Like when I first saw the video, and we're gonna show the video right now. But when I saw it, I was like, dude, that's him. Yeah, and I'll play it right now, and then you guys can be the judge of it. So that's the video. Might have to lower it down, but right there, dude. That's Juan Gabriel right there. Oh shit, you can't even see it. Yeah, right there.
yeah.
When I saw it, I'm like, dude, that's him.
And then him being over there in Paris.
Why Paris though?
Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna be in Mexico. Like,
Oh.
show us his face.
Right. Like hiding out and stuff,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So that's him. And then they compared his picture, like his current video right there, to his old self. And check this out. I'm not sure if you saw this.
I didn't see it.
So
I think I just saw that video.
so right there, dude.
Oh wow.
What do you think about that? It's identical.
Yeah.
Everything seems so freaking like
Just
spot on.
More gray hair and yeah, he's older.
Yeah, like the lips, the way everything looks exactly like
I was
him.
reading the comments and they were saying that he owed like so much like in taxes and that he didn't want to pay. And I don't know what else he owed, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was easier for him too.
Just to say like, hey, that he passed and then
Yeah,
he's-
he passed away.
yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. And then at the same time, but it even seems like he's not even hiding out.
Yeah.
And maybe because he's in Paris, I feel like there's, I guess, less Mexican people out there. This witch. Just like- but yeah, if people were to ask me, I think that's him and he's still alive.
Yeah.
Let me see what the comments are stating. He's been alive forever. Is Wendy Guevara? I don't know. That's something else that they were saying. I know they were just making fun of it, but they were saying that was Wendy Guevara's dad.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, but he is. It means he just wants to be left alone. That's another thing too that people were saying that if it is him, just like let him be.
Yeah.
Why are you like recording him? But if you see him, you're gonna want to record it, dude.
Yeah, I think it's annoying. I mean, I know there's famous people out there, but just like sometimes they just want to be with their families. They want to hang out. Just leave them alone. Like,
Yeah, but I think at one point it's just like you went into that career and you kind of know what to expect out of it, right?
yeah.
But once,
But then they can never have any privacy. Like they can't go anywhere because there's always people
yeah,
like after them.
like did you see the Peso Pluma that he was out? I think he was like shopping or something at a grocery store or something like that, and he was driving a Camry. They said it was his like undercover car to not get spotted. You never saw
I
that?
didn't see
What
that.
the heck? Yeah, let me see if I can look it up. But yeah, they were saying he was trying to be discreet, and they still recorded him, and it went viral, dude. Right there. So you see Peso Pluma right there. He's like in a Camry, and
I did see that he got a new haircut.
oh yeah, yeah, right there. Like, yeah. So the people were saying that he was just like a lot of people are trying to show off in like luxury cars
Yeah.
that people can't even afford. But somebody like Peso Pluma that has like, I'm sure he's a millionaire now. Oh, there we go. Even the title of this, it says Peso Pluma spotted in a Toyota Camry grocery shopping despite 20 million net worth.
So, I mean, what's wrong with having?
Yeah, there's
a
nothing wrong with that,
Camry?
dude.
You know what? Honestly, sometimes like I think about it and I'm like, if I was a millionaire, like I have never been that person that buys like any like expensive brands. I'm not into that,
Yeah.
so I don't think I would be into buying expensive
Oh.
things.
I think I would.
I wouldn't.
I'm like, fuck all this work. Finally made it.
Yeah, but I think it's
I'm
just
just playing.
it's just a name. Like,
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
totally agree, dude. Like, I think honestly, there's like specific little things that I'll say like, oh, I always wanted this, and I'll just get that,
yeah.
and I'll manifest it, right? I told Chet, like, if I ever make it, I'm gonna get your your Escalade, and I'm gonna get myself like, I just want to pay off the house. I
Yeah.
just want to have like be living comfortable, but I don't really care for fancy stuff, dude.
Yeah. Even cars. I'm not into like expensive cars.
Yeah.
The only car I really like is the Supra, the new Supra.
Oh, really? What the heck? Why that one? I've never even heard of
Supra?
it. Yeah. Why that one?
It's fast. It's for two people.
Okay.
It's like a racing car, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude. Yeah, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with celebrities just driving an ordinary
But it's not
car.
even the car is not even expensive, but it's nice, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's for two people, so I'm like,
Okay.
I have kids.
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it, but I think as a celebrity, a lot of people expect you to be like always flashy and
Yeah.
and
And then when they're flashy, they're like, "Oh, you gotta be humble and remember where you came from."
yeah, that's the thing.
You
dude.
can never make people happy. So
Yeah, never. dude.
whatever.
Yeah. Do you believe in reincarnation? Really? Yeah.
I do.
Really? Why? Why do you think that? Why do you think that?
I was reading something, and it was about that, like where do we go after we die?
Uh-huh.
And they just say that like our souls stay here, but then we like, what is it, like we're like, how do you say it, like we just die and then we're into like something else or somebody else's body.
Oh, okay. So when you pass away, you're saying that, yeah, your body might like be like gone, right?
Yeah, but our souls.
So your soul, your spirit goes to another body. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that or kind of experienced somebody that you're like, oh, this person came back?
No, but remember, I sent you a video of this kid that said he was a baseball player.
Oh yeah.
Remember, I sent it to you,
Yeah.
and he was like, I was in this team, and like this guy in his team would like give him problems and stuff like that.
Right.
And then the parents, I guess they found out that it was true. But then after, like, when he grew up, like the kid forgot about who he was or what he did.
Gotcha.
So,
Well, I heard, this is crazy, right? But I also heard that supposedly if you did bad for whatever reason, that you'll come back as an animal. I personally don't think that, right? I feel like, because I'm a dog lover, I love animals, and I don't feel
Yeah.
like you necessarily have to be
what
bad.
type of animal?
A dog in specific.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Dogs are sweethearts.
Yeah. I strongly agree with that. Like, I feel like there's nothing more genuine and unconditional love than a dog's affection and love, right? But yeah, that's what they say, that supposedly if you come back as an animal or a dog or whatever the case may be, that it's because you were bad in your past life. But I came across this video that this girl, this woman had a dog, and she straight out asked her dog, like, were you a human before? And the reaction of the dog,
Don't tell me he was like nodding or something.
check it out, dude. It's crazy. I feel like you can see it different ways, right? But it was pretty interesting the way the dog reacted.
Okay.
All right, so
I just did that trend where you ask your dog if they used to be a human, and I want you to tell me what you think my dog's answer was. Hey, I have a question, okay? It's a serious question. I need you to answer honestly with your foot or something, okay? Millie, did you used to be a human? just did that.
What do you think?
That's creepy.
What do you think, dude? You think it might be one of those things that the dog doesn't understand and he just reacted like that? But it almost seemed like, oh, like you finally got it. I used to be a person, you know?
I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, there's another one similar to that one. Watch. It says, my soul dog's birthmark, born in 2009. You can see it right there. And then his daughter's birthmark, born 2011. Mm-hmm. And my son's birthmark, born 2014.
I don't know about that one.
What do you think? Nah?
No. You
think it's just pure coincidence?
Yeah.
So it says they've definitely traveled lifetimes together. This one is kind of like, it's up to debate, right?
Yeah.
But what do you think about the other one? You feel like it's more like the dog actually like trying to tell her something?
I don't know.
Do you believe that past humans may come back as animals? I think so. I think you don't really have a choice.
I mean, you don't have a choice, but I don't think it's true that if you were bad in your past lifetime, you're going to be a dog. Because dogs are sweethearts.
I think so. I think so. That I do agree with, right? That you don't have to be bad in order for you to come back as an animal, right? Especially a dog, dude. Oh, shit. But yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a strong believer in reincarnation. They say that for some reason, they call this world or this human experience here on Earth that it's almost like a jail cell. Have you heard of that theory that your soul is trapped here and it's always coming back as a loop? Who knows, dude? Who knows? Yeah. That kind of sucks, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, and supposedly that the last time that you come into this human experience and you reincarnate for the last time, that's the point that you no longer have kids because you're ending like that.
But the what?
That you no longer have kids anymore. So let's say if it's your last like go around into this human experience, you won't have kids no more. That's just a theory.
Really?
Because you're kind of like ending that cycle.
Because you're tired of kids.
For real. Yeah, for real. But yeah, dude, like I'm a strong believer in reincarnation for sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do you get scared about like paranormal stuff? Like, or you're pretty okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not, dude.
Yeah.
What's been the scariest thing? I think the whole thing about you actually seeing, like, I don't even want to say it. Don't even say it.
I saw the devil and the Llorona.
The Llorona, you actually saw it?
Yeah.
Or saw her?
Yeah, I saw her.
How'd she look? I don't think you ever told me.
She came out of where we were living in TJ. Mm-hmm. She came out of like a house. Because, you know, in TJ, like, the houses are, like, on top of, like bricks, kind of.
Yeah.
And there was a hole in the bottom of the house.
Oh, shit.
And I saw her coming out. I was with my dog.
Oh, yeah? The dog started barking?
Yeah, he was barking, and I just started running. And I saw, like, he wasn't coming. So I was like, his name was Oso.
Yeah.
So I was like, Oso, come on. Like, vámonos.
And how'd you know it was a Llorona?
Because I would hear my cousins talk about it.
Yeah.
I was probably like 4. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You were 4 then. Mm-hmm. But isn't it crazy that all of that just happens in freaking, like, in Mexico?
Mexico, yeah.
I wonder why that is, dude.
My son and I were watching the Llorona movie, and it just gave me chills.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, Papi, can you believe I saw her? And he's like, Mom, you're lying.
Yeah.
I was like, I swear I did.
That's crazy.
Because he likes scary movies.
Yeah, I don't, dude.
I know you don't.
I don't. It's because then other people have said it too, right? That it brings a like, for instance, for me, whenever I watch a scary movie, by that night, dude, I have to be turning on all the lights. Like,
Yeah.
let's say if I'm going to use the restroom or going to the kitchen, I turn on all the freaking lights. Why? Because I'm just like
But you're always thinking about it then? Because
afterwards.
when I
Yeah.
go to sleep, I'm like, whatever.
You don't think about it no more?
Not really.
What?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, just because it stays in my mind, dude.
Yeah.
You're perfectly fine
I'm
with
fine. Yeah, with
what the
watching
heck?
scary movies. We've been watching scary movies lately.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right now I was watching, I was listening to a podcast for how the Annabelle thing started.
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh, shoot.
Okay, so I didn't know this. You kind of briefly mentioned it, and you said that whole Annabelle thing. How did that start?
So I guess a little girl died, but a mom saw this doll for her daughter. So she bought the doll for the daughter and she gave it to her. But I think the girl that died in the daughter's house where she was living in currently.
Yeah.
And her spirit went into the doll. Yeah. So,
But why is it that they would say that the whole? I know they started doing memes that the whole Annabelle doll was like going all over the place and causing chaos. They were saying that the Annabelle doll was actually like, I guess, unaliving people. Is that what, or like
Yeah,
burning
because-
houses or something like that?
because the girl that had her, she noticed that the doll was like very jealous. So she hurt her boyfriend. And that's when she called like those people that talk to like the spirits and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
like psychic readers
Yeah.
or something.
And they took her, and then I guess they were going like around like the states, like kind of like showing her off.
Yeah.
And like accidents were happening with people that were watching, like going and seeing the doll.
And then the last thing I heard about that was that they opened up the box where she was at, or and the person that opened it ended up passing away, right?
Yeah.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
That's insane, dude. Like, I wonder if it was pure coincidence or if it was actually like that.
I don't know. It's scary.
Yeah. But the last I ever heard about that was that there was a comedian that ended up buying the doll. You heard about that? Yeah, it's man, I forgot his name. I think Rife, a comedian called the name Rife, but I believe he ended up buying the doll. Yeah. 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 So I don't know, dude. There's so many. You recently were by the Whaley house, no? You took your kids. Have you ever been inside?
I've been inside when I was in elementary,
Yeah.
but
The school took you, right?
Yeah, we went with the school.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go inside because Angel's like so curious about how it looks or what they're. I mean, I never saw anything.
Me either.
Yeah.
There's people that have.
Yeah.
And that's why they say here, at least here in San Diego, that the Whaley house is one of the scary, like, I guess, more haunted places in San Diego. But at least when I went with my elementary school too. I never saw anything. But there's people that claim that.
You know, there's a night tour at night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a night
shoot.
they take you
Oh,
for a
shoot.
tour. Angel wants to do it. And
Because there's a cemetery right next to it, right?
yeah, we went inside.
Oh, what the heck? But it was during the day?
Yeah, it was during the day.
Yeah, I think that'll be interesting. If you do go, record. Yeah.
I mean, Natalie doesn't want to go. She's not into scary stuff.
Oh, okay.
But Angel's the one that's like, Mom, let's go. And I'm like, where are we going to leave her?
What's the story behind the Whaley house? Do you know or no?
I don't know.
Yeah, I just know that Old Town, it's very like one of those places that it's old.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Old Town. But yeah, I don't really know the story.
Well, in the
behind Whaley
cemetery,
house.
there's graves. They're like 1860 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, damn.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. It's I don't know. I for sure, like, I think before I was more okay with like watching scary movies and kind of like be curious about that. Now just like, oh heck no, like stay away from it. I feel like, why do you think, even though you saw all that when you were younger, why is it that you still don't mind watching like scary movies or anything like that?
I don't know.
You're just more open to, like, you feel like you saw like the worst.
I mean, it kind of scares me in a way, but at the same time, I'm like, it's just a movie. What are they gonna do?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, yeah. Ultimately, I just try to stay away from that. But
What about, have you been to like the haunted trail and all that? Would
oh
you go?
yeah, I've gone to the haunted hotel, the haunted trail, but once again I stay away from that. Like I just feel like I just get anxious, dude. Especially when I hear the chainsaw.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You go? You still go?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh man. Would you ever go like ghost hunting? You know where they have like the freaking like spirit boxes and things like that.
I watch a guy who does that on YouTube. It's interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Heck
They have
no.
like the I guess they have this camera with the green light, so you can see like when like a spirit is walking by and stuff like that.
Oh, and he shows it.
He's
on,
live, yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, but he goes to like abandoned places in Mexico,
Yeah.
and I like watching that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I send it to you on TikTok,
Yeah, heck
and
no.
you're like, "It's late, dude. I'm not gonna watch it." I'm like,
I
"Look."
never, just if I never watch them, dude. Heck no, I never watch them.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to talk to dead people. I don't know.
You can through ayahuasca, not in a crazy way like that, but more in
Like,
the
can you come for this for a second?
in a spiritual way. You're able to communicate, which I think Joanna eventually will try ayahuasca, right?
Yeah. I really want to do it. Yeah, I have to find a day that I can go and do it, but I told you that I dreamt my dad's mom a lot. So I wonder what she wants. What do you want?
How is it that you dream her?
So I've never met her. I guess she died when my dad was 5. And the times that I've dreamt about her, she's wearing white. And the one that I can like really remember, because sometimes you forget what you dream, but I guess she was sitting down like in a bench, and I was kind of like laying on her lap, and she was just like caressing my hair.
Yeah.
And she was telling me like everything's gonna be okay. Like, tell your dad that I love him. And yeah, she's like, I love you.
Wow.
So sometimes I'm like, I don't know her. Like, I think I've only seen one of her pictures, but it's just weird.
And you were able to see her face and everything. You knew 100% that was her.
They say that I look like her. She's beautiful.
So you're not her. Okay.
No, but yeah, they say that I look like her. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know.
Okay. Damn, that's insane, dude. It's just crazy how the whole dream like phase works, right? Because it's like, why do people have to like go to sleep and dream? And there's the theories like, what if that's true reality and this is make believe?
There's been times like that I have dreams about snakes biting me.
What?
And the times that I've dreamt like snakes biting me is because something bad happens.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Like, for example, what? Like what's an example that you've had that something bad happened?
Like
that's insane, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Because they say that snake, it's almost like somebody backstabbing you.
Yeah. The first time that I did was, I didn't even know I was pregnant with like my first daughter, but that's what I dreamt, that like a snake bit me. And yeah, when I found out that I was pregnant, and then like a whole bunch of people were like talking crap because, well, yeah, obviously I was 15, but they say that when you dream with like a snake biting you is because like a lot of people are going to talk bad about you, but I don't know. Yeah. And then what else? Other things with like my kids and my kid's dad happening.
So that's more like in relation to that, right? That it's just like you're being backstabbed, or just like
something is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Something that I can't kind of control.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
like a warning.
That's interesting, dude.
Yeah.
My cousin, I think I've told you, I think I've mentioned it in the past, that my cousin is able to like dream things and then they end up manifesting later on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's weird. That's just crazy how some people have that gift. I'm not sure if it's a gift or a curse that they're able to see what's going to happen later on, but yeah.
I don't like dreaming that. I'm like, no, what's going to happen?
Do you dream? Do you feel like you dream often?
No, not really.
Yeah, me either. I think the last time I had a dream, I think it was like a week or 2 weeks ago. I think I was driving in the freeway, and then the next thing you know, like for some reason, I was looking to the left-hand side, and then I turned around and I'm like, oh shit, like there was something in the middle of the freeway, like going towards National City area, like transitioning to the 5 freeway. And there was a big bear, and then I'm like, oh shit, a bear. And then I looked to the side, and then I tried like to avoid that bear, and then there was another bear to the right hand side, and it was a bunch of bears in the road. I chat GPT'd it, and it just said something about like maybe you're going through difficulties and roadblocks like in your life, but this is just to like it's a way to kind of like metaphorically show you that's how you feel, right? That he has certain roadblocks. Not sure why a bear in specific, but yeah, dude, it's just super random. Do you think that dreams can provide you message? Well, for you it did, right? That it's kind of letting you know.
When you get like deja vu, when you dream something and then it actually happens, you're like, wait.
Yeah, I don't think I've had many experiences with deja vu, but they say that if you do experience deja vu, then it's more than likely that you're on the right path.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You never experienced.
But sometimes, like, even when you're talking to people and then you remember, like, hey, like, this has happened before. Like I dreamt about this. It's just weird.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, because they say that the future, the present moment, and the past, it's all happening all at once. There's no, like, life and time is not linear. That everything is just, like, intertwined with each other. But it just so happens that you're experiencing this right now, but then your other self is somewhere experiencing that time frame, and at times you're experiencing a deja vu, but it's just because you kind of mixed that reality with your current reality.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Like it's weird, right? But for example, I'll give you an example. Some TikToks went somewhat viral, right? That they were saying that at times they would, whenever they open TikTok, they would come across with their future self, and they would be like, "What the heck? That's me in that video." But according to them, they were seeing themselves in the future. So yeah, so let's say you would open your TikTok account and you would see yourself, like a video of yourself in the future of like you posting a video.
Like dreaming?
No, like actually you seeing yourself on TikTok, but in the future.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you never came across those videos?
No, I wish I could know what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah, I think that's what the comment section was saying, right? That, oh, like, I wish they could tell me like the lotto or things like that, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just a theory, or people were saying that they actually did see themselves. Who knows if they're just trolling and saying these things for like likes and comments and all that stuff, but that's what they were saying at least.
Yeah.
If you could go back in time, any time in history or your lifetime, where would you go?
When I was 8.
When you were 8? Really? Even if you had the ability to go and see history, like before even you?
I don't really think about back then.
Nah?
Like, I mean, the times have like changed a lot. And I just think like this generation just sucks. And I always tell my kids, I'm like, I wish I was born like in the 1960s. Like, there was like no phones. Like,
so you think?
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say that if I could go back, because there's been some people that say that, oh, I wish I could go when Jesus was alive, when God was like roaming around the street, right? or like, yeah, like that part of history. Like for me, obviously there's many times, and then people will take it in the sense of like, I wish I could go back in time and talk to a relative, mother, father, things like that, right? But if we're talking just historically, I wish I could see how all the Tartarian buildings were built. Like, oh man,
Yeah,
just seeing that, like,
I've seen them on TikTok. It's just, it surprises me how detailed they are. I'm just like what tools did they use? Because the technology wasn't so advanced.
Yeah.
So I think you sent me that.
No, but that's wrong, dude. How do you know that they're How is it possible
I
that?
mean, supposedly, you know.
Yeah, and so that's the thing that a lot of people say. How could they build this with stones and freaking, you know? But the thing is that they were more advanced than us.
Like the video that you sent to me about like Balboa Park.
Yeah.
Remember? And I was like, damn, like I've seen that, and I always question myself, like, how the hell did they do this? Like, it's so detailed, it's beautiful. Like, how?
Right.
Yeah.
But the thing is that we just see in a lot of those buildings, like with the domes and Tartarian, like the timeline. At least they're calling it the Tartarian Empire timeline, right? A lot of those buildings, for some reason, they turn them into churches, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of them say that those buildings were meant for healing, because they literally have frequencies and cymatic patterns on their walls. So when the sunlight hits these buildings, it creates, or it provides this energy force and frequency for people to heal inside of them. That's why if you go to such buildings, they always question, like, well, why would, if these were like cathedrals and churches, why is there no bathrooms? But it's because it wasn't meant for people to go there and like live there or spend time there. It was just strictly for you to go in and heal.
Yeah.
And one key thing too, and if you notice it now in modern times, one, they removed all the bells from all these buildings. No more bells. A theory out there is because the sound waves or the ring of a bell, it was healing to people, right? So they got rid of all the bells. Another thing too is back in the days, they used to have these organs. Am I saying it right? Organs? The freaking where they would play like the piano and it was organo, right? Or, am I saying it right?
I think so, yeah.
I don't want it to be confused with like the organs of the human body, right? It is right? Organ instrument. Am I tripping or no? Am I tripping, Joanna? Organ instrument. Should I put that?
You know the video that you sent me about? Oh my god, I forgot the place. The place where they don't have like the high rise buildings, and I forgot where it was.
Yeah, it. Sorry.
Remember you sent me that, and I was like, damn, I wish I could be there. That time would just pass like by slow,
right?
When people had like,
oh yeah.
I was like, damn, I wish I could live there.
yeah, for sure. So it is.
It was so green and beautiful. I was like, oh.
Yes. Yeah. So
I'm tired of living here.
For real. So yeah, organs, dude. So a lot of that, it's not used no more in modern times, right? But another thing too, it's that whenever they say that whenever they would play the organs in these type of buildings, it was just like everything would resonate with one another. It was just pure light of vibration that it was just so healing to the human body. Even the way that the structures were built back in the days, if you notice, they say that the buildings were built with the same methodology as the architect of the universe built, right? With domes, with arches, right? And now with modern times, right now everything we built, it's square, right?
Yeah.
Because they say that the modern houses or buildings, since they're square, they trap all the energy. In comparison to back in the days, the structures they were building, they were all around with with arches, with domes at the very top, and at the very top it would have some sort of like copper or gold to like receive and send energy.
Yeah.
But everything now, modern days, it's to trap energy rather than create. But
Yeah.
oh shit, yeah. But yeah, what do you think? I think I would go there, dude.
Yeah. Me too.
All right. So,
I think right now people are just so used to like living in a like having a life that is just like fast. Like people are just moving like everywhere.
yeah. You know, something that I've caught myself too. I'm like, fuck, man, I hate it. And at least I do it here with my daughter. Like I put away my phones, but there's times that I have my headphones, my like, I guess you can call my like AirPods. They're not AirPods, but I guess your AirPods. And I have to be listening to a podcast. I have to be listening to something. But then I start thinking, it's just like, man, like I'm not alone with my thoughts. You get what I'm saying? Like, why is it that I always have to be listening to something, like keep my mind busy with something else, and I'm not letting myself just think,
like relax.
yes, like
think.
yeah, just let go of every outside noise and just be in tune and myself with just my thoughts. And I don't know if you ever go through that you always have to be one on your phone scrolling on watching TV or something. But I think that's when meditation comes into play, right? That not many people are just able to sit down and just like be silent and be present with yourself. And I want to start doing that, because I'm like, with modern times, as you were stating, it's just like you always want to like be busy, you always want to be moving around, but like, hey man, like sit down and ground yourself.
Yeah. When we go hiking, I'm always like, oh, look at that tree, or look at that. Like, I'm just like, you know, trying to breathe fresh air. Like, I don't know if you have noticed, but we don't really breathe like air in. We're always like breathing fast. So sometimes I'm like, you know, just deep breathing and just enjoying nature. And
even that, right? They say whenever you're nervous or whenever you're anxious, you're supposed to be like practicing your breath, you know, like some sort of breathing exercises, because it gets you back, I guess, in a way, grounded with yourself.
When I'm at work, I like to listen to like smooth jazz. It's just like there's not people singing, it's just like the sound, and it relaxes me. Yeah,
for sure. Well, that's what they say, right? That the music back in the days was more for that, for you to concentrate, for you to be more relaxed. Music that was actually going to like help you. But now, if you realize, they have like nonsense music and a bunch of noise, rappers saying like nonsense to freaking like to the window to the but all this ratchet ass shit, you know. And it's bad. But that's what what
is that that it's not music, but that thing that they use when you meditate.
Oh, like sound bowls?
That can help too.
Yeah.
Because they have that on YouTube.
Yeah,
like whenever,
I do that.
And I like listening to that when I'm kind of like falling asleep.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like breathing in and out.
Right.
And I'm just like in my thoughts. And I'm so it relaxes me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a similar sound that a lot of people hear through ayahuasca too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You can hear it better if you had your headphones, but but yeah, dude, it's for sure, dude, and it's like they say, right? The whole Bible thing. They said first was the word, like sound, the vibration, all of that is very important. People get healed with the vibration in music that you hear. That's why, once again, they
with nature and all that. That's
why they removed the bells, the organs. They removed everything that can heal the person.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just want people just to be.
And when you're like grounding, like just no shoes, nothing, just stepping on grass and dirt
exactly. They say that they just want people to be vibrating at a low vibration.
Yeah.
But that's why it's like the more human you can be, especially now modern times, even the better. But I think if it's only going to start getting worse.
Yeah.
With
I
like,
think they just want to have control of everyone.
yeah. But ChatGPT, robots, all of that, it's just like, dude, it's here already. But now it's just the beginning stages, at least to our society. But imagine all the technology they already have in place. Yeah,
It's crazy.
Isn't it crazy that whenever you ask ChatGPT like something, in seconds you have the answer?
ChatGPT is my best friend.
Yeah, but isn't that crazy? How can it give you an answer within seconds?
Yeah.
So how?
I don't know. It's weird.
Have you ever thought about like different conspiracies in your mind? Because there was times when like, fuck, what if there's a person like out in India that is writing me this freaking message right away, right? Or is it that it's already reading your thoughts and already knows that you're going to ask it this way or these things? That's why it's able to spit out an answer right away for you. I don't know. It's just weird. Within seconds, it'll pull all that data.
Yeah.
It's freaking mind-blowing.
It is.
Yeah.
I even tell my mom about ChatGPT. She's like, damn, that's crazy.
Has she ever used it?
No.
Oh.
She doesn't really know how to use computers.
Okay.
She's always on Facebook, though.
Yeah. Going back to Facebook, I feel like that's...
I don't really use Facebook
no,
anymore.
me either.
I only have it because I call my mom and my dad.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, I feel like the older generation got stuck with Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Facebook is for the older generation now. Instagram is for a lot of haters now. I feel like it is, right? I feel like Instagram, you don't get a lot of interaction with like people. You have a lot of people that you know. And I think we've talked about this in the past, that it's just people just lurking.
Yeah.
But it's like not showing love, not showing like in some sort of interaction with your posts and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then TikTok is a bunch of strangers that will show you love.
Support, yeah.
Yeah, it'll support you, and it's just, yeah, it's crazy, dude. I wonder what the next app is going to be that is going to take over. Like even though TikTok was out there, I never liked TikTok until like it became what it is now. Like, what the heck? Like, I wish I would have started TikTok when it first came in, dude.
In 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say, like, if I would have started TikTok in 2020, I would have been, like, famous or making money right now.
For real, dude.
But a lot of people are making money on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, damn, I wish I could just...
It's not late, though. It's not late. It's not late for sure. It's never late to start. You have to start sometime. It's going to be a little bit harder now, but it only takes one post for you to take off.
Yeah. But I think that, like, with TikTok or any social media, people like drama. Like, when people are, like, talking crap about, like, other people and they're like always there, and
but that's been going on for years, dude. Even TV, the news, the chismes, everything.
I don't like chismes. It's just crazy.
Yeah. Any final words?
No.
I'll show you this.
I can't believe we're in October already.
Yeah, do it in October.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Are you ready for the holidays?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Like, are you guys dressing up?
You know what? No, I don't know. We're dressing up. I know the kids want to go trick or treating, but we haven't decided what we're gonna dress up as. Because last year we did. I don't know if you saw my Instagram.
I don't remember.
Oh, it's not on my private Instagram.
Okay.
But yeah, I can't believe that it's October already.
Yeah.
And I've told the kids, I'm like, oh my god, like I can't believe that Angel's 12, Natalie's going to turn 11 in February. I'm like, time is flying.
Insane, man. I still trip out that I'm a dad, dude. Like, till this day, it's just like, what the heck? Like, my daughter, But yeah. I just look forward to seeing her,
Yeah, Natalie, she's always sending me videos of your daughter whenever you post.
That's cute.
And that's why I'm like, damn, just enjoy her as much as you can.
Yeah.
Because right now that Angel just turned 12 in my head, I'm like, damn, I only have 6 years with him until he just leaves.
Oh, yeah, so you think, or maybe he's just moved away.
That just breaks my heart. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
my babies.
Yeah.
But yeah, time is definitely flying. Holidays are coming.
Yeah.
I don't like holidays, but whatever.
Why is that?
Because I'm not with my parents. I've always felt like that when it's like October, November, December. I just, not that I get depressed, but I'm just not in the mood. Like my kids even say like, "Mom, you're the Grinch." But I mean,
it's been how many years you haven't seen your parents?
13, 14.
Wow, that's a lot. Dude.
Yeah. So.
It's a long time. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I celebrated with them, and then now that I have my suegros,
Yeah.
yeah, they're super nice. I mean,
That's good.
I love to visit them on the weekends because he's not here.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. So and that's the thing, dude, when it comes down to like with holidays and things like that, for some people it is like that. It's a sad time.
mm-hmm.
But I personally want to say you just have to make the best out of it, right?
Especially with everything that's going on right now with like, the whole ice thing and just families separating.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man, any final words?
Padres lost.
I don't watch baseball, dude. I don't watch any of that.
But yeah.
So what that means that they're no longer like
Yeah.
in the playoffs or anything like that, dude. They always lose at the end, dude.
Shut up.
They do. I don't watch any of that, dude. I just watch
Yeah.
UFC and
You
boxing.
like boxing? I don't know.
UFC and boxing. Dude.
I think I got more into sports with my boyfriend or
dude, you're married, dude.
my husband.
Yeah. I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna clip that.
My husband.
Yeah.
That feels weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clip that. Accept that as a collaboration.
Shut up. Yeah. Never thought I was gonna do that.
Yeah. Congrats, by the way.
Thank you.
Cool. All right. Well, I hope that I don't skip any more episodes. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Thank you for the people that stick around and support me.
Do more lives. I like watching your lives. Yeah.
What is it about lives that you like?
You're just interacting with people and like commenting, and then Natalie's like she's always harding your
but
stuff.
TikTok lives or YouTube lives or any sort of lives?
I think I like well, I mean, you just started with the TikToks.
Yeah, I just started with
Yeah.
TikToks. Okay. But what about like if you've seen both, what do you think it's better, like the TikTok live or the YouTube? I personally like YouTube because I kind of have like something to go based on.
And then you can post it, right? Because you can't post on TikTok live.
You can.
You can?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, nice.
And then so TikTok gives you an option. Once you're done with the live, you're able to actually edit it through TikTok and clip out sections of it. Similar
and
to
post it on YouTube too?
and post it wherever you want. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, they actually all your lives like save.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, so I think
we need to start posting more too.
Yeah.
Me too.
For sure. But
Yeah. I think just recently I was like, you know what? Because I have a lot of videos that I have saved, and I never post them because I'm just like, no, I don't like how this looks. And lately I've been like, you know what? I'm just gonna post it. Like I don't care.
You
like,
should.
Yeah.
There was something that made sense, right? Like let's say if you posted and it was a bad video, guess what? Like since it was a bad video, very little people are gonna watch it, right?
Yeah.
Because the algorithm's not gonna push it out. Now, if it was a bad video that you're not proud of, but it takes off, guess what? It took off.
Yeah.
So good for you.
And that's what happens sometimes with the videos that I don't take my time. I'm just like, okay, this and that.
Yeah.
And I post them, they get more views. I'm like, how?
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, recently I've been like, you know what? I'm just gonna post like not whatever, but anything that I record with
Right.
my clients, just post it.
Yeah, you
'Cause,
should.
Yeah, I get cringe with
Yeah.
videos of me talking, but I'm like, you know what? Whatever.
Yeah, just don't over.
This is, I mean, it's not who I am because I know that I'm not like quiet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just need to get used to being more in camera and talking
Yeah.
more.
For sure. Oh shit, I think that was Teddy, huh?
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right, dude. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate whoever's like supporting week on and off and all of that stuff. Thank you. Till next time.
Bye.
Hoy no más.